Hey, what's up, everybody? Video 44 coming at you another video. All right, man. Lakers are about to play a game in a couple hours, and I was listening to Laker Nation, man, and they were talking about um, the Bojan Bogdanovic trade, Nerlens Noel's possibly coming with him, and the Lakers would be sending out Lonnie Walker, a first unprotected pick. Um, I have to be honest with you guys. I don't like the framework on that deal at all, man. You cannot send out young talent for an older person. We did this already with THT and Stanley Johnson for Pat Beverly, and it hurt us bad. The Lakers have got to understand that the way they're evaluating talent is basic. This is basic. I'm telling you, if you were playing in a fantasy league, you're doing it wrong. You're losing. You know, Nerlens Noel has absolutely no value in this league. You have to understand me when I say this. He's a nice shot blocker at times, but he doesn't do anything for you offensively. And he doesn't stay on the floor very long. He gets injured. He doesn't stay on the floor very long. You know, he pops for 5 minutes and it's over. This is not how you do it, man. Jay Huff is a better prospect than Nerlens Noel in 2023. You just have to put him on the floor and show yourself that. These are the type of things, it's like people would laugh at me because they evaluate talent in a very, very basic way themselves. But what I'm telling you is you have to reach low. That is all my channel's been about lately because I keep hearing stuff and I'm like, no, you're doing it wrong, Lakers. You're doing it wrong. What the Lakers need to do, I'm going to tell you guys, what the Lakers need to do is try to trade for second round picks. All this crap about getting players to get this team better for this season, it's not that I don't think that they can do so. It's just that the stuff that they're asking themselves to do is not good for them long term. And long term makes more sense based on the odds of us actually turning this thing around this season. You're not, yo. You're not. Even though the West is kind of weak, it's not about whether or not you have a chance to win the championship. You're playing the odds. And the odds are, if you make a trade for Nerlens Noel and Bogdanovic, you're going to get substantially better than you are right now if they play well. But you're not going to be good enough to win a championship. You have to make another move. And the Lakers don't have that type of the assets to make the type of moves that they need to make to be giving up the type of assets they're giving up. But if they try to bring themselves some athletes in places where no one is looking, they can make their team more full, make the championship core in Bron and AD just a little more capable of taking over games, because that's all you really need them to do when they're on the floor. Anthony Davis shows us he's half a team by himself. So all you really need is pieces that can stay upright and durable, and most importantly, ascend in value. You bring in Nerlens Noel, I promise you try to retrade him, you're not going to get nothing for that dude. Bogdanovic, I like him as a player, but he's 34 years old, you guys. You're only bringing him in to help this unit, and that's it. But you're giving away first-round picks when they go for so much. And when you have so few, I understand people say, oh, the Lakers have more picks than they have known about in regards to the conversation because they are capable of only trading 2 picks. Those are the picks that they're talking about. Other picks are coming in the future, and they can trade those later. And in the fullness of our picks, we have that many. I understand that. These are the 2 picks we have to trade. But there's still 2 picks we have that should not be given away just to make this year's team substantially, or rather marginally, better, which is what a trade like that would ultimately do. Now, from my perspective, it sounds like the person who was reporting that trade, not necessarily, Laker Nation and Trevor Lane, but I'm talking about SI, where they initially got this information from. It sounds like that was pretty Detroit friendly, to be honest with you. We're giving up Lonnie Walker. We're giving up a first-round pick. It's like they're making us pay the same price we paid for Russell Westbrook in regards to anything else that we're doing. It's like that's the Laker price. You play stupid, basically. The price tag is stupid for you Lakers. And so it's like, nah, we don't have to make a move if that's the price tag, even if it's closer to better than anything else that we've seen, right? Because if you're looking at the best of trash and then you say, okay, that's the best trash. Nah, don't settle on none of that. That's trash, man. Trash is trash. You don't settle on no trash. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's garbage. So that's how the Lakers have to stop playing. They're settling for trash because they're looking at trash and they're getting the best of the worst they see. And I just know better than to do anything like that. all that tells you is that the direction you're in is the one you shouldn't be in. That's all it tells you. And so as I look at the Lakers and their fans and their mindsets are like, yeah, we just need to get better. It's like, nah, you're going to suck anyway. Trust. You're going to lose, and then next year you're going to be even worse because of this. Nerlens Noel, he's a nice player, bro, but let somebody else do that. Let somebody else go down that path with him, man. No, he can't stretch the floor. He can't stay healthy. No. Just no. You know, when you know a guy's upside is just... You see the problems that we have with Damian Jones? Kind of the same problems, y'all. It's going to be the same problems, y'all. That's pretty much all I got to say. He's going to be better blocking shots, so he's going to help you with what you need. But then again, it's like against who? Joel Embiid? How much better do you think we'd be tonight if he was on the floor? Joel's cooking him. Easy. So, like, what are we really doing? You know, it's like, what are we doing? Getting worse. Poor, just further reflecting what our options are, which aren't very good. You know what I mean? As long as nobody's pulling the trigger on any of this crap, we can't get on your case for doing so. Nothing is the right move. None of this looks any good. Don't do this. You feel me? Like, that's how you look at all this stuff. You say no and keep going. Now, just because people are reporting things, it doesn't mean that you do them. Just because you've been discussing things doesn't mean that these were things you would be willing to do. And this is not the way that they kind of frame things because they know fans want a trade. But what I'm telling you is you better know what to want that's going to actually make you better. And so that's what I'm about, man. I'm not about just telling people, yeah, we can do it for this year. And then a little bit, it's just enough. It's not. A little bit is not just enough because you have a future to consider if you're a Lakers fan. And if you're a LeBron fan, he's going to want to stay here. And if this place is the dumps, believe me, he's going to go somewhere else. And a 9 out of 10 teams that he go to, it's going to be an adjustment, I tell you. I don't know if grass is greener on the other side in certain situations, but if the Lakers keep making decisions like this, anywhere's greener than this crap. They're bringing in Nerlens Noel and Bogdanovich, respectable shooter, for a first-round pick, a young player like Lonnie Walker, and God knows what else to make those salaries match. I don't think so. No. As a matter of fact, I'm certain not. Certain not. Just so he can hit a couple three-point shots? No. No, I can get that same production from whoever the best G League three-point shooter in the league is. Find that dude, call him up, and bring him to the squad. These are the things I'm talking about. It's like, yo, I know for a fact somebody in that G League is shooting 47, 46% from behind the arc. Somebody, one of them. But the Lakers aren't looking in that direction for whatever reason. And I'm telling you, they should be. We are the one team in the league that most definitely should be. Because all this other stuff is going to make us give up crap that we can't afford to give up. And I'm telling you, playing to the names of who these players are is how we got in trouble. Like, oh, yes, it's Nerlens Noel. Yes, he's a name we can restrict. Nah, his price tag is trash. I promise. It is what it is. His contract is what they're trying to unload. You are being patsy. That's bad contract. For him to block a couple shots and get 0 points, we can get that from JTA. I'm cool, fam. Like, no, I just know better. I know better. He has a name because people remember his name. He was drafted and it didn't work out. God bless him. He went through some injuries and stuff like that. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to tell Laker Nation that he's about to come in here and do what y'all think he's about to do. No, he's not going to come in here and be Robert Williams. No, it's not going to happen. So just understand that. And Bogdanovich, look, he can really shoot, man. He can really shoot. I don't know if what you see there in Detroit is not just them featuring him in a major way so that he can look propped up to be tradable. That's all this is. They have given him 20 shots a game. Of course his numbers are going to be up. And mind you this, that team is horrible. And they are losing games while he's doing this. And they'll play no defense. So yeah, you're going to get a couple of extra threes, but he's going to cook you on the other side. That's what it is. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I got a wrong idea about how that looks when you put him on the floor. He's a good player. Better than good. Really good. But at 34 years old, just to patch a hole for this team to just get to the second round and get knocked off anyway, I promise you that's not a first-round pick. When it comes around and you see that player drafted, you're going to look around and say, ain't no way in hell we did this for a 34-year-old back in 2023. There's no way we did this. There's no way we did that. And that's exactly what the news is going to be. And this player was traded for Bogdanovich, who retired like 4 years ago. And the next pick in the draft, he went on to be whatever. It's like, no, you don't let that happen. You see where you're at in 2023, and you realize that ain't worth it. No, it's not. I don't care what LeBron's screaming and hollering, it ain't worth it. Especially when you know it's not good enough. Now, if it is good enough, then you do it. If somebody's going to give you a 3-time All-Star, NBA champion, point guard, or something like that, all right, yeah, you do that. Because a price tag is a price tag. At the end of the day, something's worth something. But don't do this. No, just to say you fixed the problem so everybody will say, okay, the Lakers did it. I'm telling you, what these people are going to say is you did something stupid, and please get these people out of here quickly. It's just going to get louder and louder. When you make bad decisions, they can trot out there and roll an ankle or be bad, further bad. Look, man. The safest thing for the Lakers to do is trade AD. I'm telling you, it's the safest thing they can do. Is trade AD and reset this entire thing at the end of this summer. That is your best move. Is anything else is going to squeeze you into bad price tags for everything you're looking for. Swim in the G League. That is your solution. You don't want to do it. Nobody believes in it. They're all very, very gung-ho on keeping these guys around that should be out of the league. Let's just be real. Some of them need to go so that those other guys can come up. And they don't want to do it. They just don't want to do it. I think it's because they're continuing to enjoy the growth of the G League. So they want athletes down there. You know what I mean? But they're not paying them. You feel me? They ain't really filling up the seats either. So it's just like, yeah, it's a development league, but you got real talent down there. You know you got real talent down there. And you keeping these clutch dudes who can kind of just jump up and down and kind of move side to side a little bit in the league. And it's sickening because my team keeps reaching for these guys, and we suck because of it. And I'm watching dude go for 45 in the G League. He went for 23, 10, and 5. It's like, what the hell am I looking at this production for? Are you kidding me? And it's the same, same length, same height. Ain't like this a shorter court. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they're doing this under different circumstances. They're doing this against pros, bro. They may not be on this level, but it's because they down there. Now bring them up here and they'll do it on this level. Stop reaching for these dudes that cannot be traded for literally the lint in their pocket. For which is all you have, Lakers. That's all you got. Outside of LeBron James and Anthony Davis, who are looking at you telling you, just be good. And why aren't you good? Because of all this stuff you've been doing in the vein that I've been complaining about. Dr. Buss deserves better in his name, I tell you. The excellence that he displayed in the moves that he made. This ain't acceptable. They're reaching for Bogdanovich, giving away young talent when you don't have anything. And Nerlens Noel is a throw-in with a bad contract. As if we don't know that's a terrible contract. But you think I'm supposed to smile about that as a Laker fan? Come on, you guys. Give yourself an opportunity to not be bashed for bad moves. That's all I'm saying. Keep doing nothing. It's a good thing. If this is all you're looking at, it's a good thing. BF44. I thank you all for watching.